I have over 800 games in my Xbox library, so I'm going back through them and attempting to get as many achievements as I possibly can. Today, it was time to 100%. Adventure Time! Adventure Time was many people's childhoods, but it was never mine, because I'm old. I actually only started watching the show because a girl I liked when I was 14 asked me if I watched Adventure Time, and I was like, yeah, of course I do, I love it. I then went home and binged the first season that night, so we actually had something to talk about. So jumping back into the land of ooh and getting every achievement in this Adventure Time game was extremely nostalgic, and filled me with the same joy Dr. Disrespect feels when he sees a miner. That was until it didn't. But we'll get to that a little bit later. The 36 achievements would have us meeting all the characters you know and love, from fighting Fern to saving Gunther, and the first one I obtained was Bad Cop, for successfully interrogating the Ice King. You see, the land of Oo has been mysteriously flooded, so Finn and Jake jumped to the logical conclusion that the Ice Kingdom was melting. Those theories are then confirmed by the Ice King, who tells us that his crown wasn't working, so he got annoyed with it and threw it away. So it was off we sailed to find the Ice King's crown, but in our way stood some Banana Guard pirates. A lot of pirates back in the day were actually gay, due to there not being many women around, but unfortunately Banana Guards are asexual, so I couldn't risk my way out of this. Instead I had to fight them in a turn-based battle, which really surprised me. I had no idea this game was turn-based until I started playing it, and in turn winning our first fight led us to popping our next achievement. We've got another achieve, Shivery Timbers. When your first battle at sea. On our way to the Candy Kingdom, I got the third achievement, Snagged, for fishing 25 items out of the sea using Jake's stretchy arms. Have you guys also ever wondered if Jake gives himself like a massive dong every now and then with his moulding abilities, or is that just me? Anyway, finally inside the Candy Kingdom, I proceed to get my cheeks clapped by these dude in pointy hats. This game was so unnecessarily hard at times. Or I'm just arse. Yeah, no, I'm probably just arse. This fight left me low on health, so I needed to heal up, so I headed over to the Choose Goose to grab some heals, where I also snagged the next achievement. Ooh, another achieve for buying some health potions. Fresh produce. Buy a first item from the shop, let's go. When I was done with that, I discovered that I could actually ride Jake.
What do you mean by that?
Like, he could turn himself into a little scooter and I could cruise around on him. While on top of Jake, I smashed into a few Destructibles, earning me the achievement Smash Up. Actually getting on with the main story again, we managed to grill the dude running things in the Candy Kingdom, where he cracks under the pressure and tells us it's on lockdown because pirates took Princess Bubblegum. Princess Bubblegum is the second best thing that you can abbreviate to PB, behind peanut butter, so we have to go save her. First though, I made my way up to the top of the Candy Kingdom and raised the pirate flag, which popped the next achievement and showed the collectibles for this area on the map, which would be very useful for later on. The squad was however looking a little thin for the trip to go save PB, so we made the executive decision to ask Marcy to join us, but she wouldn't join until we got her hat back. She's canonically a goth, so she needed the hat to protect her from the sun. My ADHD ass, however, was not paying attention to the cutscene, so it took me quite a while to figure out where the hat was. Hat eventually in hand, a few Banana Guards tried to stop us, but we defeated them faster than your mother defeats a Big Mac, and got an achievement for inflicting more than one bunk damage to every single enemy. I still have no idea what that means even after 100%ing the game. Back in the boat, we were met by the Pink Kraken, who we have to defeat for a side quest. The only problem is, he's a huge bitch, and as soon as you shoot him, he goes back into this oversized bath, so we'll be seeing more of him later on. We pulled up to the evil forest with the gat ready, but Princess Bubblegum... Sorry, that's such a stupid line. We pulled up to the evil forest with the gat ready, so we could save Princess Bubblegum. But first, I had to save this little candy kid and put him on my boat for a side quest. These little candy kids were dotted around the map and you had to bring them all back to the Candy Kingdom, and I'm not gonna lie, I felt a little bit like Epstein, except we were using a boat and not a plane. Speaking of Epstein actually, this place had my pants pulled down as I was not ready for the difficulty spike it would deliver. Like genuinely, it was quite hard. We had Marcy here going down in battle, but it was actually lucky that she did, because we managed to pop the next achievement by reviving her using a muffin. Oh, Chief, Muffin Man, revive a hero. Once I pulled my act together and actually won the fight, I popped another achievement for defeating an enemy who was a higher level than me. So with those Mandem defeated, we found Princess Bubblegum, but still needed to get her out of her cell. Luckily Marcy could use her invisible goth form to sneak past the guards and grab a key to free her. On our way back though, we are greeted by Finn and Jake's mortal enemy, Fern, who's leading the pirates. It was time for our first boss battle, and I was ready to crank that soldier boy. But I actually just started laughing at how Fern looked in the game. Like, the dude is built so weird. But then it all dawned on me. Fern is built exactly like me. Like, look at this picture of me caressing some balls at the range the other day. And then here's a picture of Fern. They're the same picture, dude, for Christ's sake. As if realizing I look like Fern wasn't bad enough, we also lost the boss fight to Fern, so the elves were backshotting me right now, and not in a good way. I took a break to have a little relaxing bath using all of those different oils and essential products that my girlfriend has lying around in the bathroom, and came back to this fight smelling like cocoa butter to defeat Fern. Woo! Fern dead. And achieve with it as well. Grass cutter. Beat Fern in battle. So we finally managed to free Princess Bubblegum, but we can't even dap her up before Jake manages to lose Fern quicker than my dad manages to ghost me every time I text him and ask when he's coming back. I stayed in the Evil Forest for a little while longer to grind up my level and some collectibles. This included helping old May get rid of some stinkweed, which in turn popped me achievement number 11 and 12. Oh, another achieve, Super Smash Up.
Up we go.
Destroy 250 destructibles. Another cheese! Cheese? Another cheese! Complete your first side quest. Another achieve. Not another cheese. There hasn't been any cheese yet, actually, surprisingly. And apparently my cat's pretty upset about that. Princess Bubblegum has the Ice King's crown and tells us the reason why everything was melting is because the batteries to the crown were put in the wrong way. So we returned to the Ice King to deliver him back his fixed crown and dropped off PB back at the Candy Kingdom. Now with everyone twiddling their thumbs wondering what to do next, Finn is like, let's go to the Fire Kingdom to see if they're the reason for everything being flooded. This is where the game starts to break down because didn't we already establish that everything is melting from the Ice King's crown having the batteries put in the wrong way, which caused the Kingdom of Ice to melt. Anyway, Jake also remembers we need to find Bimo, but before we do that, I jump into the water a few times to pop this achievement at Landlubbers for falling in the water 10 times. While on our way to find Bimo, we smash through a couple more achievements like Floating Smash Up for destroying barrels in the sea, and Algebraic for defeating 50 enemies in battle. Back in the Forest of Backshots, I find Bimo locked up in a cell that they could literally just walk out of. Clearly, these pirates have less security than Twitch Whispers. It's wild that Doc was talking to a miner on Twitch Whispers of all things, by the way. Like, bro, at least use something end-to-end encrypted like the rest of us do when talking to miners. So we save Bimo from getting their batteries taken out by the pirates and almost instantly pop an achievement for using them to open a gate.
Rockin'.
Oh? Another rare achieve, science stuff. What's that for? Unlock a gate with Bimo. We couldn't yet leave the forest though, as I needed to explore to find some more collectibles. And while out in the wilds of the Backshot Forest, our entire squad ended up getting exactly that, as I got increasingly mad at the kids game I was playing. Why can't he just go again? Is he gonna go again? He goes again? And again? What? Why did he get so many turns? Dude, that felt like an eternity in that fight, just for my guy at the end to just have 4 turns in a row randomly. Sick. Why am I mad at the Adventure Time game, dude? I just... Despite the embarrassment I had running away from a fight in the Adventure Time video game, I had to stay in the forest for our next achievement, Found Him, which you can grab for finding the snail just chilling on a roof, like Roach in The Witcher 3. Ooh, no achieve. Found him. Find the snail. Let's go. Finally, we made our way back to the Candy Kingdom, but upon our arrival, it was clear to see Princess Bubblegum hadn't made things much better here, as we were thrust into a boss fight. An unnecessarily long boss fight at that too. This shit took me 15 minutes to beat. It wasn't hard or anything like that, it was just long and disappointing. Often how my girlfriend describes me. I did, however, get 2 achievements during this fight, one for over-skronking 4 enemies in a single battle, whatever that means, and the second for defeating the boss itself. After the boss fight, Finn appears to have amnesia, as he says to PB that we still need to find out how the flood started. Again, brother, we have been over this. Ice King Crown, sabotaged, Ice Kingdom, melted. Did this game, like, forget its own plot or something, bro? Like, who was writing this, man? Joe Biden? Am I the one that's confused? Is it me that's getting this wrong? We've established this, like, already. I'm so confused. But anyway, what we do need to find out is who sabotaged Ice King's crown. So we pop off to the Fire Kingdom, where I managed to pop another achievement. Dosh ahoy! Open 15 treasure chests. Yes sir, and now I can buy some more stuff. So we find Flame Princess and ask her if she has any idea what's happening here, but she's all like, yeah nah lads, my Fire Kingdom is sort of falling apart here. Help me fix it and I'll maybe, possibly, probably not really help you. So we do some work around the kingdom, eventually finding Fern in the basement, who throws another long-ass boss fight at us against Iron Giant's cousin, the Nugget. I unlocked an achievement here for using Bimo's Analyze ability, not because I was trying to get the achievement, I didn't even know it existed, I was simply trying to speed up the fight. And once the fight was actually done, I did grab another achievement for defeating the boss. So we fix the Fire Kingdom and whatever was wrong with it, tell Flame Princess we did all the hard work for her, and she's like, yeah, I have no idea how any of this happened. Go talk to the Ice King. This fucking game, man. Who is writing this shit? The solution to our problems was to talk to the first character we talked to in the game, rendering the entire game and everything we did after about 5 minutes in completely pointless. Okay, anyway, I travelled over to an island next to the Fire Kingdom to use the pirate lookout and grab the achievement for using every single one in the game. Avastimati. I headed back to the Fire Kingdom so I could unlock the rarest achievement in the game, but not before all of my party turned blue? I don't know. So the rarest achievement in the game is for lighting all the braziers in the Fire Kingdom. I mean, it sounds simple enough, right? Why is this so rare? Well, this is because the game gives you no way to track anything. I only knew this was a thing because I looked at the achievements, and even once I started lighting the braziers, I had no idea how many there was to light, how many I had done, if there was any more in the area, what kind of facility they were in, if they were all over the island or just in one small place. I just had to completely wing it and keep lighting braziers until the achievement popped. Hey, there we go. After all this, we go back to the Ice King, and his response to us is, wait, you guys still haven't figured out what happened? Like, brother. That's what I'm saying. My right hand has been more productive in the last 30 minutes than we have been for the entire game. The Ice King then just randomly remembers out of nowhere that the person who sabotaged his crown was Uncle Gumbald. Like, brilliant, bro. You couldn't have told me this like fucking 6 hours ago? And of course, Uncle Gumbald I can't even speak, bro. Hey, Damn. And of course, then Uncle Gumbald conveniently pulls up right after this with the Enchiridion in hand, like it holds some sort of value, but it's been mentioned once in the entire game. And apparently he did all this to make Princess Bubblegum look bad and hope everyone would blame her, but I cannot be bothered to keep explaining the game's story, so let's please just kill this dude and get this over with. Oh, and there's another achievement. Sweet victory! Beat Uncle Gumbald, and yeah, do that, apparently. They clearly took inspiration from Far Cry with this main villain, as they were in the game for less time than it takes a male man to fold under the pressure of his boy texting him, "Come out for a beer?" ? Anyway, I had finished the main story, but in the words of my girlfriend, I was done, but I did not finish. I still had to do some cleanup and get a load of side quest related and grind achievements out of the way. Ooh. Explorer of dock at all the islands, there we go. There's another little candy kid here. Coming with me, boy. To be fair, this achievement was actually timed very well, as it was nice to get some docking practice in before my boy comes over next weekend. I am, however, sad to report that we did have to return to the Forest of Backshots for our next two achievements. One for restoring light to the treasure tree after figuring out a very simple puzzle, and the next for freeing all of the caged mushroom people. Call me Abe Lincoln. Now all I had to do was grind out some combat encounters for a little while longer to level up each character to level 10 to pop each individual achievement for maxing them all out. There's the BMO level 10. Achieve. Woo! Marcy level 10. And another one. Drake level 10. Is that Finn level 10? Yeah, that's Finn level 10 too. That's all the grinding for levels done. So with just 4 achievements left, I finished up the side quests, which included fishing for 13 herring, defeating the Kraken, delivering Epstein's candy kids, and returning all the Gunters. The last one. That's all the Gunters done. Boom. That's that achievement, and now stay put. Take all penguins to the treehouse. They are there. And here we go. Here's the last fish I need. All done. That should be the last side quest as well. Yep, there's that achievement. Super Helper. Complete all side quests, and I think all I need to do now is simply just finish the game. But of course, it would not be the Adventure Time game if it didn't manage to mess up one more thing. In the game, yes, let's pull the plug. There's the achievement, Pirates of Enchiridion. I got the achievement for unlocking all the achievements in the game before I got the last achievement for unlocking the achievement. There it is, bath time, pulling the plug. Game's finished, all achievements are unlocked. Adventure Time, you were good, but also kind of sucked. The game then ends with a cutscene of Fern breaking the Gumbalds out of prison, which I don't know if it was for the reason that it didn't mess with the canon of the show, or if they were trying to tease a sequel that never happened. I mean, from research that I did, this was this developer's last ever solo project, like they now just assist on other projects and help other developers. So I don't think we'll ever get to see that sequel. So I had 100%ed and gone every achievement in Adventure Time, The Pirates of Enchiridion, and I can safely say that the game was astonishingly mid. If you would like to see me get more achievements in bad, licensed games, it's kind of like a weird niche that I enjoy, so I would definitely be down for that, just let me know. If you want to see some more achievements in the time being, click on the videos popping up on your screen now. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.